Welcome back. As promised, let's talk commodities, and commodities on a high once again. Manisha is here to give us more details.
Thank you so much for that. Well, gold, silver, copper all trading near all-time highs, and platinum is up 15% in this year. But what is also running higher is the crude oil prices. If you look at the Brent and WTI numbers, we're looking at gains coming in for that one. So 64 plus, and Brent with that is trading at a one-month highs. If you look at the WTI, that is the US crude oil prices, they are trading at a 7-week highs as well. Overall, the prices have gained up by 5% in this week alone, and this is after prices declined 18% in all over 2025. Well, 3 or 4 factors which really seem to be supporting the crude oil prices at this point in time. One clearly comes in from Iran, with US latest levy of 25% tariffs on Iran's trading partners with immediate effect has led to supply disruption concerns coming into the market, and that has led the prices higher. Remember, the US president also have warned of a possible military action against Iran. Now, Iran exports 2 million barrels per day, and it is 4th largest producer exporter when it comes to within the OPEC cartel. So important country there, and with what seems to be happening within the country and with the US statements, we are looking at that premium building up in case of crude oil prices. The second thing, of course, is about the uncertainty over Venezuela's crude shipments. While we do understand that there are US companies which are willing to now move crude oil from Venezuela and invest on a longer term as well, but the near-term uncertainty just about stays. Third point really comes in from Kazakhstan, because here as well, the oil output is affected by adverse weather, and it is not just about a week or 10 days. It has been happening for last 3 months or so, supporting prices. The Russia has been yet another strong one when it comes to crude, and even as it has been 3.5 years of war there, we've seen Russian crude more or less continue to go out. But the infrastructure damage that has been caused by Ukrainian drone attacks in the last 4 or 5 months has led to 16 to 17% of a decline therein. And then it also is about Azerbaijan, where the oil exports have declined on an year-on-year basis. Last year was 24.4. The year previous was 23.1 million barrels there. So we have seen constant declines from major OPEC producers there, supporting prices. Dollar index declining. It has been about macros as well, supportive. And then the street will also watch out for the US Supreme Court ruling on the legality of US tariffs. That announcement comes in on Wednesday. Having said that, when you look at the outlook for crude prices for 2026, it has been a very range-bound trend that the markets believe you could be looking at in this year. The first quarter, Street believes, is going to be of surplus, but going forward, then the demand will start coming back, and that is when you will see crude prices supportive as well. So between 60s is what UBS, Bernstein and DBS believe that you could be looking at the crude oil prices, $60 to $68 a barrel of a range forming there. But then the others are not so bullish. You have $55 of an average coming in from IEA, Goldman Sachs, ABN AMRO, Capital Economics, all of them believing that mid-50s is where the crude prices could be as an average for this year.
All right, Manisha, thank you very much for that. So that's oil price forecast into 2026.